Huh. Look at you. All of this because you were too kind. You thought being good to people, showing them a little mercy, a little softness, was going to bring you peace, make them treat you better? No, no, no. That's where you got it twisted, my friend. See, in this world, kindness is like blood in the water. Sharks smell it. They circle, and before you know it, you're the one bleeding out. They act like you ain't worth a damn, 'cause see, you got a heart. They see it as soft, but nah, let me tell you something. You ain't weak. Nah, not at all. You're kind, and they can't handle that. They think kindness is a target, a big old sign that says, take advantage of me, use me, betray me. Huh, ain't it funny how they confuse the two? You want to know the truth? People, they love weakness, but they hate kindness. It's weird, right? They see you giving, being all soft and compassionate, and you know what they think? That's my prey. They think, look at this sucker, look at this fool. I'll take what I can and leave him dry. And you let them. Oh, you did. You thought they'd see your heart and feel something, didn't you? Maybe even repay the favor. Maybe look at you and say, wow, they're a good person. But let me clue you in on a little secret. They saw your kindness as weakness. Every act of goodwill, they laughed behind your back. While you were breaking yourself, pulling yourself apart to give a piece to everyone, they were cutting chunks out of you and leaving you to rot. But now it's too late, ain't it? See, people only regret when they realize they can't use you anymore. That's when it hits them. That's when it burns inside them. And the funny part, they'll never admit it. Nope. Too much pride, too much ego to say, you know what? I was wrong. I took advantage of the only person who actually gave a damn. Oh, they'll regret it. They'll feel it. It'll creep up on them in the middle of the night when they're all alone with their thoughts. The faces, the memories, the moments where you were there for them when nobody else was. It'll hit them like a punch to the gut. But by then, it's too late. They'll be screaming inside, wishing they could turn back the clock. But you're done. You're done playing that game. You want to know why you're here? Why you're hurting? Because they don't respect kindness in this world. Not until it's gone. They spit on it. They walk over it. Until one day, they realize it was the only thing keeping them from drowning. And by then, you've changed. You've learned. Here's the kicker, though. They didn't break you. You think you're broken? But no. What they did was sharpen you. You think that pain is weakness, but it's a blade now. It's cutting through all the illusions, All the lies you told yourself about people, about this world. And now you see, don't you? Now you get it. People don't respect kindness. They respect power. They respect control. But here's the thing. You can be both. You can be kind, but only to those who deserve it. The rest? Hey. You let them rot. Let them regret. Let them wallow in their misery. Let them choke on their choices. You were never weak. You were just unguarded. But now, you've learned to close that door. Lock it. Bolt it shut. Only open it for those who've earned a seat at your table. The rest can watch from the sidelines, wondering why they ain't getting a piece anymore. Ain't it funny? The ones who used to take from you, they're the ones begging now. Life's funny that way. It flips the script when you least expect it. But here's where it gets real. And listen close, because this is where most people screw it up. Don't let the pain make you bitter. Let it make you better. Use it. Let it fuel you. Every time you felt like breaking, every tear you shed, every moment you thought, why am I even bothering? Take that and build something. Build yourself. Build a wall, a fortress, something nobody can tear down. Because when you finally rise, and you will rise, trust me, they'll see. They'll see the monster they created, the one they thought they could manipulate, control, break. But this time, you won't be a victim. You'll be a storm, a force of nature, unstoppable. They'll regret ever thinking you were weak. Oh, they'll regret it, all right. But by then, you'll be so far ahead, so far removed, that their regret, it'll be just another distant echo in the wind. But here's the best part. You won't care anymore. And that will be their real punishment. You think they care, huh? Thinking that maybe, just maybe, someone out there regrets what they did to you. Huh. You're not that naive, are you? Now, let me break it down for you. They don't regret it because they hurt you. No, they regret it because they lost you. Big difference. You were valuable. Too valuable. You were the one always picking up the pieces, smoothing things over, making things easier for them. You were a crutch. And now that you're gone, they can't stand on their own. Oh, but don't think for a second that they're sitting around having a little moment of realization like, oh no, I shouldn't have treated them that way. Nope, nope, nope. It ain't remorse, it's panic. They're freaking out because they don't know how to survive without you. Funny, right? They took everything you gave, drained you dry, and now they're stuck with nothing but you. You're still thinking about them, aren't you? Wondering if they're suffering, if they're feeling that sting of regret as deeply as you felt that knife in your back. Pathetic, isn't it? How we always hope the people who hurt us feel some kind of pain in return, like that's gonna change anything. Like that's gonna undo what they did. Let me tell you something. Regret doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they feel or don't feel. Whether they're crying in their rooms right now, or if they've forgotten all about you. It doesn't matter. You know why? 'Cause it won't change a damn thing. Their regret ain't gonna fix you. Their guilt ain't gonna rebuild what they broke inside you. That's on you. You hear me? That's on you. You're the one who's got to pick up the pieces, stitch yourself back together, and walk out of that wreckage like you're untouchable. 'Cause you are. You're still here, ain't you? After all that, you're still standing. But here's the hard part. You gotta stop expecting closure from them. Stop waiting for an apology that's never coming. Stop thinking that somehow they'll wake up one day and get it. They won't. People like that, they never do. They live in their own little world, thinking they're the hero of their story, while you're just another stepping stone to whatever twisted little goal they had in mind. You don't need their apology. You don't need their validation. What you need is to own this. Own your pain. Don't hide from it. Don't run from it. Let it fuel you. Let it drive you to become something they can never touch, never break again. You gotta build yourself so strong, so fierce, that even the memory of you sends chills down their spine. You think they regret what they did now? Just wait till they see who you become. When they see the version of you that's risen from the ashes of their betrayal, oh, that's when the real regret starts to burn. And trust me, it's gonna burn deep. Because by then, they'll know there's no way back. No way to fix what they broke. No way to even reach you anymore. You'll be up here. He gestures high, and they'll be stuck down there, wondering how they ever let you go. They saw your kindness as weakness. They thought they could use you, mold you, make you dance to their tune. But they didn't see it, did they? They didn't see the storm brewing inside you. They didn't see what you were capable of. They were too blinded by their own greed, their own selfish needs, to realize they were poking a dragon. And now, the dragon's awake. Huh. Here's what you gotta do now. Stop letting their actions control you. Stop letting their regrets, their mistakes, dictate how you move forward. You gotta cut that cord. You gotta stop letting them live rent-free in your head. 'Cause every second you spend thinking about what they did, every minute you waste wondering if they regret it, that's just more time they're stealing from you. And you don't owe them any more of your time, not a second, not a thought. You've already given enough, too much. Now it's time to take it back. The truth is, people like them, they'll never admit they were wrong. Not fully. Maybe they'll offer some half-assed apology down the line, but it won't be real. It'll be because they want something, a favor, a second chance, something to ease their guilt. But that's not for you to worry about. You gotta be smarter than that now. You gotta see through the BS, through the lies, and make a choice. Either you keep letting them control your story, or you take the pen back. You're the author of your life, not them, not their betrayal, not their regret. You. You get to write the next chapter, and trust me, you're gonna want it to be a damn good one. 'Cause when you rise, and you will rise, they'll be watching, and it'll tear them apart. Not because they miss you, not because they feel bad for what they did, but because they'll finally realize they can never have you back. They can never go back to the way things were. They can never touch the person you've become. And that's gonna eat them alive. They're gonna come back. Oh, trust me on that one. They always do. The moment they see you rising, the moment they see you found your strength, they'll come slithering back like snakes in the grass. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was going through something. Hey, ain't that always the excuse? They suddenly remember how important you were to them now that you've made it without them. But here's where you need to be careful. 'Cause see, they're not coming back out of love or guilt. No. They're coming back 'cause they miss the old you, the easy you, the one they could manipulate, control, bend to their will. They're not coming back for this new version of you, the strong, untouchable you. They're coming back hoping they can drag you down again. You can't let them. You can't let them back in. You think you're strong now, and yeah, you are. You've built yourself back up, but you let them in again. You open that door, even a crack, and they'll slither through like the parasites they are. And before you know it, they'll start taking pieces of you again. Maybe not at first. Oh, no, they'll play it cool. They'll be sweet, they'll act all innocent, but deep down, they haven't changed. And if you let them in, even for a second, they'll find a way to start tearing you down from the inside out. That's how they operate. They see strength, and they want to destroy it. They see peace, and they want to disrupt it, because people like them. They don't know how to handle power unless it's theirs. They don't know how to appreciate someone like you unless you're under their thumb. So here's what you do. When they come crawling back, and they will, you don't even give them the time of day. You don't answer their calls. You don't respond to their texts. You don't even acknowledge their existence. You let them sit in the bed they made. You let them live with the regret that they created. And trust me, it'll drive them insane. Nothing kills a person more than realizing they've lost access to the one thing they never appreciated until it was gone. You think they cared about you? Nah. They cared about what they could get from you. They cared about how you made them feel. But the second you stop giving, the second you start pulling back and taking care of yourself first, they're lost. They don't know how to handle that. They're like children, throwing tantrums when they don't get their way. And when they see you're not playing their game anymore, that's when they'll turn. Oh yeah, they'll try to turn it around on you. You've changed. You're cold. You're not the person I remember. They'll try to guilt trip you, make you feel like the bad guy for protecting yourself. But don't you dare let that get to you. Not for a second. You've earned this. You've earned the right to be cold to them. You've earned the right to shut them out. You gave them everything, and they threw it away. So now you give them nothing. Not a glance. Not a word. Not a single drop of the energy they use to feed off of. And don't let anyone tell you that you're wrong for doing that. People are gonna try to make you feel like you're being too hard, too harsh. They'll say, but forgiveness is important. And yeah, maybe for some people, sure. But forgiveness doesn't mean you let people back into your life. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. You forgive. You let go of the hate, the anger, the bitterness, because all that, it poisons you, not them. But just because you forgive doesn't mean you forget. It doesn't mean you give them another chance to hurt you. It doesn't mean you give them the power to walk back into your life and destroy what you've built. Nah. Forgiveness means you free yourself from the chains of what they did. But they stay out in the cold. They stay on the other side of that locked door, banging, crying, begging. And you walk forward without ever looking back. This is about you now. This isn't about them. This is your story. You've been the victim long enough. You've played the part of the good guy, the martyr, the one who always sacrifices. But now it's your time. It's your time to rise. It's your time to become the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. The one who doesn't need validation, doesn't need approval, and sure as hell doesn't need the toxic people who tried to break you. You think they regret it now? Just wait. Wait until they see what you become. Wait until they see that their little games didn't break you. They built you. You think they've tasted regret? They ain't seen nothing yet. Their real regret, it's coming. It's coming when they see you soar, when they see you reach heights they can only dream of. And you won't even remember their names. That's the real power, my friend. The power of not just surviving, but thriving. The power of taking every stab, every wound, every betrayal, and turning it into fuel, into fire, into something unstoppable. And when you're at the top, when you're standing tall, unshakable, untouchable, they'll be left in the dust, haunted by the memory of who you used to be, and devastated by the reality of who you've become. And that, right there, that's their regret. And it's the kind of regret they'll carry with them for the rest of their miserable lives. But before I go, let me leave you with this. You're not the same person who got hurt. You're not the same fool they took advantage of. You've been through the fire, and it's burned away all the parts of you that were easy to break. What's left, that's the real you. The one who doesn't bend, doesn't crack. The one who knows better now. The one who won't let anyone steal from you again, whether it's your time, your kindness, or your soul. And don't think for a second that this journey is over. Oh no, it's just beginning. Every day you'll get stronger. Every day you'll rise higher. And every step you take forward, they'll be fallen further behind. Regret might visit them, sure, but victory is yours. And that's what matters. Not their guilt, not their apologies, just your growth, your success, and the power you've reclaimed. Remember this, they saw your kindness as weakness, but now they'll see your strength, and it'll be their regret forever.